Let us just recap as to what all we have covered so far. Starting with blockchain definition, components of blockchain technology, types, protocols like Bitcoin and Ethereum, important aspects like immutability, consensus, smart contracts, to few use cases like fintech, supply chain, will inheritance, tokenization, etc. Haven't we covered a good distance? I think it is right time for us to cover few other blockchain protocols that are being developed for specific purpose and industry. One such protocol is R3 Coda, or simply R3 or Coda. R3 is an enterprise-grade blockchain software firm. They have an ecosystem of 200 members from multiple industries. R3, along with all other members, developed the Coda platform and Coda Enterprise platform for enterprise use cases. R3 blockchain consortium members developed blockchain technology for the sake of transforming the business world. All of their global network of partners works equally to develop different commerce and finance applications using the core software Coda blockchain. Coda is a permissioned blockchain platform that powers DLT applications that enable businesses to transact directly and in strict privacy with one another. It is distributed ledger software that processes and records data to promote a decentralized network environment. Mainly, Coda is geared towards the financial sectors. The smart contract structure within Coda R3 architecture is an agreement where execution depends on the computer code but with human control and input. However, if anyone wants or needs, they can legally enforce these smart contracts anytime. If you face any unfairness in the smart contract feature of Coda private blockchain, you can take legal action. This is something that other enterprise blockchain doesn't really provide. Coda enterprise powered solutions deliver multi-party transparency. A shared system among all participants help parties to collaborate and maintain shared data, control how it is shared, and ensure strict verification before being written onto the ledger. Inter-firm automation. Improve workflow by automating data and transaction processing across the business network and enabling inter-firm efficiency and transparency. Orchestrate complex and long-running multi-party workflows with resilience. Digitalization of assets and identity. Fully digitalized real-world assets to enable faster end-to-end exchange of value, create new tradable assets, and leverage standardized digital identities across a network transform payments such as settlement. Now, a deep dive. Starting with the reason behind creation of Coda or the genesis of Coda. R3 envisions a future where different legal contracts such as business contracts are managed and recorded in an automated system without any form of errors. Moreover, people need to transact seamlessly for any contracts without dealing with any frictions. Further, they think that the marketplace needs to run on a different business model where different enterprises could collaborate and maintain their ledger accordingly rather than having their independent systems that's inconsistent. Companies have to depend on a fair system that would treat every company the same way to do these. Reconciliations, duplicates, breaks, and failed matches should be the thing of past. Moreover, no one should get trapped in isolated pools of assets. That's why they introduced a new technology called Coda. Collectively, R3 wants every individual and organization on the Coda blockchain to transact directly with any individual. They designed the architecture carefully to make it capable of handling real-world transactions legally. Further, R3's Coda blockchain introduced multiple blockchain applications on the platform that can operate alongside the typical transitioning feature. In contrast to permissioned and permissionless blockchains, R3Coder's blockchain is a platform for real-world business entities so that they can manage legalized contracts and transfer any kind of value without facing any loss of privacy. Coda blockchain can manage all the real-world transactions within two identified users with legal certainty and privacy in contrast to permissionless blockchain networks. Compared to any kind of permissioned blockchain network, the Coda blockchain will allow you to have multiple parties coexist within one network. They will also be able to interoperate within the same network system. R3 blockchain members explicitly designed the governance system for this purpose and to reflect common use cases on the platform. To make sure that the Coda blockchain is able to settle all the obligations correctly, it will allow you to issue, transfer, and even redeem any cash-like assets. Mainly, these assets are the real-world currencies which have to follow regulations. Anyone who will issue a native currency or use any tokens on the network can use these tokens to pay for any kind of participation or adoption of new features. You can also use the tokens to pay for any services that can be platform specific or outside the platform. However, the services need to be on the broader Coda network. And what problems does the Coda blockchain want to solve? R3 blockchain technology wanted to solve the core problem between individuals and a combination of firms managing agreements and another form of contracts. Usually, these parties trust each other to make the transaction, but they don't trust enough to maintain the same records as well. It doesn't matter which location or industry the parties are from, but everywhere we can see the same trust issues, don't we? Additionally, they maintain their own ledger and it records the specific view of their positions and agreements along with the set of customers. But when every single enterprise maintains a different set of records of the same thing, it creates mismatching, error fixing with additional costing. Moreover, these scenarios create a lot of conflicts if two firms have different views on the same transaction that creates a loophole for the bad party to exploit it. Coda